Hi everyone, let's talk about a brand new Tom Hanks movie that's in the theater playing right now, and I almost missed it. I really wanted to see this film, but I almost missed it thanks to the Newport Beach Film Festival. Luckily, I did find it playing one theater in my area. What am I talking about? It's a movie that I don't know if a lot of people even know that Tom Hanks is starring in a movie right now, and the film is called A Hologram for the King. This is the brand new film directed by Tom Tykwer. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. If I got that wrong, I apologize. He's a really interesting director. He's made some films that I've either loved, liked, or maybe thought were just okay. He made a film called Run Lola Run, which I love. A movie called The Princess and the Warrior, which I really liked, and it's grown on me. He's made The International, a movie called 3. And my favorite film that he's made, of course, is a collaboration with the Wachowskis, and that would be Cloud Atlas, which a movie starring Tom Hanks. So this is the second time this director and Tom Hanks have worked together. And I'm glad I got a chance to see it, because I have to say, before I get into the plot or thing, I really, really liked it. Wanted to love it, but I really, really liked it. Okay, so what is this movie about? Well, it's based on a novel, and as the movie was playing, it felt like it was from a novel. It really felt that way. Not that it felt long or dragged out, but it felt like there were some interesting things that were going on inside the Tom Hanks' character's mind, and we got to see some of those things. So it's about a American salesman who is struggling, doing whatever he does in America. And so he's dealing with a divorce, and his daughter that he's really close to is in her 20s, and she's deciding what she wants to do, and he really wants to help her get to her goals. So he decides to go to Saudi Arabia and present this new format, this new hologram business format to the king of Saudi Arabia. And so he's a fish out of water, culture clash, dealing with certain things that he's never dealt with before, and also the fact that he's got some sort of bump on the back of his back. There you go. So yeah, I was really excited to see this film, and I really liked the film. I really, really did. I mean, Tom Hanks is performing stuff that he could just do in his sleep. And, I never believed that it wasn't Tom Hanks. I always saw Tom Hanks. I'm not saying he did a bad job. It's just that he's so good at just being so likable that you're like, yeah, it's Tom Hanks being Tom Hanks in this situation. And so I never really believed in his character. I just believed that Tom Hanks was out in the middle of nowhere dealing with all these problems. And, in The Bridge of Spies, he was dealing with all these problems and negotiations. And he's kind of doing the same thing in this movie. Just a different setting. Of course, modern times, in a different location where he has to figure out his surroundings. And it's very fascinating for the most part. I like some of the characters that he gets to know, whether they're Americans, or natives to the country that he's in. He meets a nurse that kind of helps him figure out a situation that he's in. Of course, the stuff with his back, and there may be the possibility of love there. I like my favorite relationship that he forms, or bond that he forms in the film, is between him and this cabbie, or this guy that drives him around. That's dealing with his own problems, and so there was some nice humor that came from that, very natural, and this movie did again feel like an extension to his character. Tom Hanks' character was going through in Bridge of Spies. So it's almost felt like a little bit of the same movie, not as dramatic as Bridge of Spies and as threatening as Bridge of Spies, but just a man that's trying to get this thing accomplished, and he's dealing with being in a different land, and so kind of very similar things going on in both of these movies. I like the film. I do feel that the movie is unfinished, or there's more stuff that was in the book that's not in the movie. There were moments of the film where the editing indicated to me that we're missing parts of this film. There's stuff that was maybe edited out or not elaborated as much as I, as an audience member, would have liked to have been in this universe just a little bit longer. Maybe 20 more minutes, because it didn't feel like it was dragging. The movie didn't drag at all for me. It just felt like something was missing. Something was missing that got me to enjoy this film. Would have helped me to enjoy this film even more. and that's kind of disappointing from this film. So I felt like it was a good film. I'm glad I saw it. I'm not surprised that a lot of people might not know about this film, or it's not doing very well in the theaters, because it's definitely going to be gone soon. I'm guessing by next week it'll be gone, and the only way you'll probably have a chance to see it is at home, which I think it's a movie that is good to wait until you see it at home. It's not one of the best Tom Hanks movie, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. I did enjoy it for what it was. I don't know if it's a movie you have to go see in the theater. It's definitely something you can wait till you see it at home. As for the director, Tom, the movie looks good. I like the way it's written for the most part when it comes to the dialogue that happens between the main character and the supporting cast. It didn't feel like it was too important. But it's a likable movie. I mean, I actually walked away going, man, I wanted to be there longer. I really wanted to be in this universe just a little bit longer, and I felt a little cheated by the movie itself, because it felt like it was just completely unfinished at times. Not together, not completely together, but at times it felt like, there could have been, I would have liked to see more of that, or I'd like to have seen more of that. And that's the big bummer of this movie, is that it just feels a little empty. It does. But overall, I thought it was decent, and I would give it, what's this movie called again? Yes, A Hologram for the King. I would give it a solid 3 stars out of 4. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video. And also, please check out these amazing movie websites. And if you enjoyed this review, please click here to subscribe to my channel, and also please check out all my recent reviews right here on YouTube. Have a great day, live film, find peace, happiness, and harmony in anything and everything you do, and I'll talk to you at my next movie review.